Gotcha. Gotcha. What we saying, people? Do we believe that we're going to get justice, or is this a show? Is this pantomime, or is something really going to happen to Andrew? What we saying? What we believing? Andrew Tate's come out. He reckons this is a whole pantomime. You got a couple of other guys online. They're saying that this is a pantomime. This is for the public to think that the law exists so that we're not lawless when they try to get us with another lockdown or something along those lines, because they know that if we ourselves do not believe in the law, then it's going to be harder to hurt us as they've tried to hurt us in the past. So what are we saying? What is he guilty of? What is this arrest about, right? So this has been misconduct in a public office. However, what I want to stress is that who has been following Andrew around? Who has been following Andrew around? This is what we want to know, right? So Andrew has some of the top security and top police officers in the world that follow him, if you didn't know. If you've ever seen real close protection security, you will know, right, that having close protection, you can't even get next to a person's drink. If you've ever seen real close protection officers in this world, you will know that you cannot even get next to a person's drink without an officer telling you that you're not allowed to touch the bottle. They will pour the drink out for you. So when Andrew is doing what he's doing with Epstein and people underage, where are these close protection officers, some of the top officers in the world, and the police? Bear in mind, he's not just going to be having private security. This is police. This is ex-army. So one of the advisors has come out, not the security. An advisor has come out and has basically said and stated that he was aware of Andrew with underage women. But what does that mean for him? What does that mean for the other officers and the police that knew that all of this was going on? And some of this supposedly going on in Buckingham Palace, right? So let's have a quick read of what is actually happening. So as we can see, this was something from Andrew Tate. He basically says, don't buy into the show. Andrew Tate predicts Prince Andrew will not face any consequences even after his arrest of the alleged Epstein ties, right? And I don't think much of it's going to come of it. Misconduct in the office, we know that that's happened, right? So where's the charges? This is what we want to know. Where's the charges? I'm just going to see if I can find what one of the advisors says, right? So if I just type in video of advisor, yeah, I think he was someone who dated Sarah Ferguson. Yeah, and he was basically saying that he was aware of all of this stuff.
And I raised their two little children. They're so cute. They're just using them. Those are my children. Those were my kids. I raised those kids. Day to day raised. I was father to those kids.
Prince Andrew's connection to Jeffrey Epstein emerged in 2010, when photos showed them walking together in New York's Central Park. Epstein had already been convicted in 2008 of procuring a 14-year-old girl for prostitution. In 2014, a woman named Virginia Giuffre alleged in a Florida court filing that Jeffrey Epstein paid her to have sex with Prince Andrew when she was 17, a minor. On April 25th, a few weeks ago, Giuffre died by, quote, suicide. Prince Andrew denied Giuffre's sex abuse allegations in a now infamous 2019 BBC interview.
She said she had sex with you 3 times, once on his private island in a group of 7 or 8 other
Liar.
girls.
No.
Dirty bungo.
No to all of it.
All of it. Absolutely no to all of it.
The interview was a public relations disaster for the royal family and prompted the Queen to strip Prince Andrew of his royal duties. In the aftermath of that interview, the prince sought advice from a longtime royal family confidant, John Bryan.
Wait, so you were not friends with Prince
Oh, very good. Oh, no, we're very civilized. We'd go have dinner at his house. We'd have dinner at my house to see his kids. So then, we go on a holiday in the south of France. And I get a big property, like 10 acres,
Okay.
right near f***ing Central Bay, right? You know, nobody has 10 acres. I'm on the biggest f***ing property, beautiful house.
Okay.
And I rent it so that we have privacy, right? Because the paparazzi are everywhere. There's hundreds.
Okay.
Paparazzi, not 10, not 20,
Okay.
hundreds. I know.
And this is already one with Prince Andrew.
Yes, Prince Andrew.
Doing his own thing.
Yeah, he's out for he's on the f***ing, he was in the Navy, he was 250 days at sea, he never saw his kid.
2 weeks after Prince Andrew's BBC interview, John Bryan was brought to the Royal Lodge where Prince Andrew lives to offer crisis management advice. According to the Telegraph, the meeting was conducted discreetly. At the royal residence, Bryan observed that Prince Andrew was visibly distressed and struggling to focus, reportedly unable to concentrate for more than 40 minutes at a time due to the strain he was under. As reported in the Daily Mail, John Bryan constructed a 5-page document emphasizing that Prince Andrew should publicly show empathy for Epstein's victims. Back in November 2022, Bryan publicly stated that he believed Prince Andrew was innocent of the claims made against him related to the Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking scheme. Now, in our exclusive hidden camera undercover footage, John Bryan reveals for the first time that Prince Andrew did in fact have sex with underage girls.
What's
Listen,
your
people.
like involved with like
Oh, for other girls. I was so pissed about that. I was really pissed. I was really pissed because he lied to me about
like about
Epstein. Yeah. No, I knew he saw him. But he lied to me that he was such a close friend. I was so pissed. And then I did a big thing in the Daily Mail saying that I believed him. And then I found out he was lying. I was so pissed. No, they was f***ing underage girls.
Right. So we all heard that with our own ears. Yeah. So how many people are guilty or should be investigated for misconduct in a public office? We all heard that. They all knew. They knew. It was a cover-up. They're complicit, preventing the course of justice, right? This is happening at the highest level. The highest level. And as we close on this, let's read the statement from King Charles, right? Let's get that up. About Andrew. He's released one, right? So this is, I think this is, we should find a picture of this here. Here we go, bam. I have learned with the deepest concern the news about Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and suspicion of misconduct in public office. What now follows is the full, fair and proper process by which this issue is investigated in the appropriate manner and by the appropriate authorities. In this, as I have said before, they have our full and wholehearted support. Let me state clearly, the law must take its course. As this process continues, it would not be right for me to comment further on this matter, which is, I don't know, we can't act as if it's political, can we? Like, this is more than just a political matter. Do you know what I mean? This is the name, this is the heritage, this is the legacy, this is underage victims. This is what's most important. Right. As this process continues, it would not be right for me to comment further on this matter. Meanwhile, my family and I will continue to do our duty and serve you all. Charles II. So, as we can see, that's what Charles had to say about it. But I think people need to look at the victims. The victims need to be at the forefront of this. And we need to stop, making out like these are consenting adults. These are not consenting adults. These are children, right? People underage. And this happened while he was surrounded by some of the best protection professionals in the country. So what's going to happen? What do we think is going to happen, guys? What are we going to make of this? Do we believe that there's going to be justice, or is this whole thing a distraction and a smokescreen, and they're just trying to make us believe that the law exists? Drop your comments. Let's see where we're at with the public, because right now, this is all we've got is each other as the public, seeing what our royalty and politicians are doing and covering up. Like, follow, subscribe, share. Peace out.